Welcome to episode 1 of Money Martial Arts, where we will be breaking down all martial arts fights, making sure you win the most money on your fights. Now, we have done content in the past and had a little bit of a blog, but we're switching to video. We're going to be on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, making memes, making content, and making money. I like that.
I like that. Let's go.
All right, so what was the thing? We bet on the Russian Hammer Artem Lobov. And so we went to a specific bookie site, which will not be named, and we wanted to put $500 on the fight. And I believe the odds on OddsShark were plus two something. So on this bookie site, the odds were plus 150. And so we put our money in, and we put $500 in the account. I went to bet on it, and the maximum bet was $25. And with some of these sites, you have to have your money roll over. So I didn't know what I was doing. I called, I complained. Long story short, I got him up a whole $25. So we bet $50 on the Russian Hammer. We won $60 profit. After the fees, we split a total of $45, which didn't cover the pizza.
Yeah.
Learned our lesson now, and so we're going to be breaking down fights. So but we got UFC 239, biggest card of the year, best card of the year, by far. Jon Jones, Thiago Santos. And if you bet against Jon Jones, I think you're stupid.
Yeah, I think it's a dumb idea.
Don't do it.
I can't imagine doing that.
He's fought so many times this year. He's making up.
He's making up for his long time off.
Making up
He's
for
back. He means it this time.
So you got a minus 700 Jon Jones, Thiago Santos. I'm not going to touch this fight.
Nope, stay away from that.
But if you got a shit ton of money, put a shit ton on Jon Jones, and for every $700 you bet, you will win a hefty $100.
Yep, I would bet on him if you have the money. If not, don't touch this fight.
Now the next fight is Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm is the co-main, and I think Holly Holm is Amanda Nunes' biggest challenge yet.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Not a lot of emphasis on challenge, but
No.
Holly Holm's the toughest fighter. She's experienced. She's fought the best of the best. She's hung with Cyborg, Durandamine, which I think she won the Durandamine fight. And the Cyborg fight, she won 2 rounds, I think. She got 2 rounds on Cyborg.
I'd say so.
But Amanda Nunes is blown past anybody.
Yep, every one of them. She finished the best 3 female fighters in under a round total, and she's going to keep it up probably.
Yeah, but the odds on this one are
-4.
plus 300 on Holly Holm. Maybe.
Yeah.
For every $100 you bet, you will win 300 if Holly Holm plugs out. 5-round fight, anything can happen. Holly's brutal with her kicks, her leg kicks, head kicks.
Great kickboxer.
And she's worked on her ground game. Doesn't have the worst ground game in the world, but Amanda Nunes is a black belt, and she's a scary son of a bitch.
Sure is.
So, if you are a betting person, I'd stay away from Nunes. Too much money, but Holly Holm might be
It's not a bad bet.
But I gotta see. What was her?
Was her what?
Holm versus Rousey odds. Her odds when she fought Ronda Rousey. So, Holly Holm was a plus 275. Or no, that's Amanda Nunes. Holly Holm versus, She was a plus 825.
Damn.
So if you bet $100 on Holly Holm, you won $825 on top of your initial investment. So right now, a plus 300 for Amanda Nunes. We'll see where it goes. Back to the fights. Now,
All right.
for any fight that should be a 5-round fight, this is definitely it.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Askren. I guess all Ben Askren's fights should be 5 rounds.
They don't go that far, but sure, why not?
Masvidal, I put my money on Masvidal. I think he's gonna pull this one out. His grappling's there. He can hang, and his striking's deadly. Just knocked the fuck out of Darren Till. Hit him so hard that he started stealing taxes.
I think that Masvidal, he could win it. It's not a bad bet to make. If it stays on the feet, I think he can win it, absolutely. But when it goes to the ground, it's going to be tough for him to win scrambles with Askren.
Yeah.
My money would go with on Askren, but I'm not touching this.
Definitely not touching this one. Now, I'm most pumped for Rockhold
This-
jumping up to light heavyweight.
This is huge.
Luke Rockhold is going to be the biggest threat at light heavyweight. He's going to be instantly ranked the number one contender.
This is the quietest fight on this card just because of this, though. It's a stacked card. Rockhold is one of the biggest names in the light heavyweight division now.
Yeah,
among
I think
the
he
rival,
beats. I think he beats Gustafsson handily. I think he beats Anthony Smith handily. I think he beats Thiago Santos handily.
I think he could.
I don't think he could beat John Jones.
I still don't think he is any threat for John Jones.
I don't think anybody's a threat for John Jones.
Can take over that number 3 role in the light heavyweight standings. That's great.
Yeah, but I think
That's it.
Rockhold by decision solidly.
Yeah, he could. I wouldn't touch this just because it's his light heavyweight debut and we don't know what's going to happen. But I would totally take Rockhold in this fight.
Now the first fight on the main card is Maverick Mike Chiesa and Diego Sanchez at welterweight. Mike Chiesa is a bitch at welterweight, but you never know with Diego Sanchez just embarrassing Mickey Gall. Which we called that fight too.
Against Mickey Gall. What was his last fight before that?
I don't even know.
But he's looked great recently. I like Diego Sanchez in this matchup. I would take him. That is a pretty good bet, honestly.
Always bet the underdogs.
I wouldn't. I like that.
We'll do this
Plus
one last
265. I like that.
This is Arnold Allen, Gil
Melendez.
I don't really know much about Arnold Allen.
He's a young guy with 14-1, is he?
14-1. Melendez. Yeah. See, this is the thing. Whenever you got, it's so tough to call
the world champ who's a vet and an up and comer. So
these things are scary sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you're up, is the vet going to be a stepping stone, or is he making his comeback? Is this vet for real?
Is he on? How for real is Arnold Allen though? Bring up his Wikipedia. See who he's fought.
Arnold Allen, last fight against Jordan Rinaldi, decision. 2018. Mads Bernal, I don't know any of these people.
No, I don't know many of his opponents, but from the looks of it, he's...
Yeah, definitely his biggest test so far with
Gil
this
is going to be his biggest test, and we'll see what happens.
25 out of the UK.
Young guy. Yeah.
I mean, that's what we got for UFC 239.
Yeah.
If you parlay Masvidal, and if you parlay Masvidal with Holly Holm, every $100 that you bet could win 1,000. So we got the parlay calculator on American Odds. Holly Holm was a plus 300. We're going to add a bet. Masvidal was a plus 185. So $100 is winning you $1,140. That is insane.
It's a very good bet.
I wouldn't actually be opposed to doing this weekend.
It's not a crazy thing to do.
Yeah, get a friend, split it $50 each way, and walk away with 500.
Yeah.
Parlay Holly Holm Masvidal, see what happens.
Very good bet. We advise that.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Instagram, we're going to be getting hit with memes galore, mostly covering Artem Lobov because that guy is fucking crazy.
Hilarious.
All right, and we'll catch you guys for, I think, the next UFC.
Week, right?
Yeah, next week.
Do this every week.
Covering boxing, MMA, UFC, Bellator, bare knuckle when it matters.
When it matters. We'll cover anything when it matters.
All right. Peace out.
All right, thank you.